Salute, 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 everybody. I usually don't go live this late, but this is so important. And the reason for this title is um, sometimes we think we share the same subs, but we really don't. And it's a young lady, not 12 years old, by the name of Bernasia Jones. Shankrock is live right now with the mother, Brianna. And the last time that she talked to Bernasia was at around 6:59, 6:50 or around that area PM, and she said the daughter told her that she would be home around 7:25. That never happened. So I just want to push everybody to go to Shank Rocks Live, check out that picture of young Bernasia Jones, and if you're in the DMV area, please be on alert for that young lady. Um, Contact the local police and stuff like that, and the mother's really remaining calm and stuff, but this is breaking my heart due to the fact that we're watching this Naziah Harris story go on, Ayanna Sawyer, and so many of our children are coming up missing. And this is so important. So if you're in the DMV area, the young lady is 12 years old. Her name is Bernasia Jones, and the last time her mother talked to her was at 6:59 p.m. Again, she said her daughter said she would be home at 7:20 by 7:25. She said her daughter has never done this. Hey, Nika and China. I just went live to kind of get everybody to kind of go to Shank Rocks Live to see, just look at the picture if they're in the DMV area, to see if they know where see if they see her. She's 12 years old. And y'all know we have kids, and I c- I can't imagine my baby not coming home. And again, we see Naziah Harris, Ayanna Sawyer. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting sad, and we just want a safe return for this mother. She gave me the friend's mother's number, so I've called and called, no answer. Um, we have her IG, and her IG is private. And I want to say this, y'all, this is so important. Learn your children's friends, learn their parents, go get to know their parents and who they are. Y'all got to think this is a school night, a school night. So, she said her daughter has no data. Make sure your child leaves with the proper phone. Make sure their locations are on. Um, this is why it's so important. The littlest things we overlook are the most important things before our child leaves home. Me knowing where you are at all times. Let me talk to a parent. Let me talk to a parent. Let me talk to a parent. Yes, Shin. Like, I'm just amazed right now. Like, she doesn't have data on her phone. She can only get calls around Wi-Fi. She can, and this is not the mother's fault, but these are learning lessons for parents that don't think, we trust our kids. You know what I'm saying? This has never happened. So in a million years, we would never think that we'll never see our children again based on trusting them, based on not making sure they have their phone turned on, their location on. But whew, my stomach got on my nerves right now, my nerves. If you're in the DMV area, her name is Bernasia Jones. She's 12 years old. Last heard from her last being heard from her mother at 6:59, stating that she would come home at 7:25. She said the young lady never had any problems today that she was aware of. She did say the little girl got bullied in school, but she hasn't heard anything since. Shin said I had to put on GPS on my daughter's phone because she went MIA one day and had me going crazy. Yes, Shin. If I was that mother, Brianna, I'm telling you, I would be in a car doing 100 on the highway. Um, but I can't say what you'll do in that moment. because your nerves and it's like everything stops, chin. So I get it, but whew, chin, my stomach hurts, my nerves, and I feel like it's my child. You know what I'm saying? And salute to Shank Rock because, going up and down Facebook, and he's like, he came up on it instantly and was like, my niece shared it. And I said, how did you find this? He said, my niece just shared it. And I hit the mother up instantly. But we've got to do better. We have to do better with getting those locations on. Like I was even like, can you call the phone company right now and see if they can ping her phone? Long as it's a tower, I think that phone could be pinged to see what area she's in. So um yeah, make this live go viral. China, China. When I say, man, I'm over there in Shank's chat about to cry, I'm hitting the panel like, okay, can you send me the number? Send Shank the number. Let me try to call the friend's mother. The friend's mother is not answering. Um, at all. The police is saying there's nothing they can do. They're just questioning her. And I'm waking up tomorrow. Salute to Sue Ann Robinson. Shout out to Sue Ann Robinson. She told me what I need to do because I'm gonna get that law changed, you guys. That's what Miss Parker's about to do. Miss Parker is about to get the law changed to we need searches effective immediately. Every second counts when my child is missing. Because I guarantee if it was law enforcement's child that came up missing, they would be on the go immediately. Our children are no different. And it doesn't matter what color. We need answers and we need searches immediately. Every second counts. I need you guys. I'm going to need y'all help on this. I'm going to need a petition signed. I'm going in there. I'm making my call to get my meeting set up tomorrow morning. And I want this law changed and I want it changed throughout the United States, not just where I am, but throughout the United States. All lives matter and they matter at that second, not later. I'm flabbergasted. My stomach's upset, you guys. My nerves are on 10. Look at the title of my thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? Every second counts. If y'all know anybody in the DMV area, please go on Shank Rocks Live, get that picture. And if y'all see her, please contact the police immediately. Don't approach her to scare her, but let her know that her mother wants her to come home safely. And that's all we want for this young lady. Her name's Bernasia Jones. I've never done this. I would, you know, y'all. Hey, Bird, my love. Usually by the time we get these lives started and we talk about these children, it's too late. And I'm trying to bring awareness. I didn't get to snap her picture quick enough, but Shank Rock, I shared his live on my community wall. So if you guys know anybody in the DMV area, please contact your local police if y'all see this young lady. Um, be on the lookout for this young lady. Treat it as if it's your child. Treat this matter as if it's your child. That's all I'm asking. That's why I was telling Shank I went live on Facebook. Um, I'm going live here and I'm gonna try to go live on Instagram. She said parents are different now from when I was growing up. Absolutely, Chin. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I said, and I've even asked her, I was like, can you go to the friend's house? Because she said she doesn't even that's why it's important. Parents, listen to me. To y'all, to the new parents out there, listen to me. We can trust our child. They can be the smartest and the most loving kids, but we still, as parents, have to put our thinking caps on. And when I say that to say this anything can happen. It doesn't mean it's not a Jarvis Butts out there waiting to see our baby walk out our door. Ain't been watching our baby, scouting our babies out to snatch them within a matter of seconds. Turn those locations on those cell phones. Make sure when they walk out that door, they have a working cell phone. Check on who their friends are. Talk to those parents of the friends, not just the friend. Are you going over Becky's? No, I need to meet Becky's parents before you go there. I need to talk to Becky's parents. I need to get to know Becky's parents. I need to get to know Becky's parents based off of what they allow in their home. Of course, with boys, same way if we have sons, it doesn't matter. Check with those parents. Get to know those parents before you're comfortable letting your child go. I don't care how smart they are. It has nothing to do with where they're going. It's a story. It's a woman I follow on Instagram, and she's in Florida. I'm gonna share her story. And I watch her cry every day since this young man lost his life. And he went to a friend's house. And she's doing amazing right now, but she still has her days. And I did a live, I said justice for him in a couple of my lives a while back. And I asked her, I invited her to the show, and she told me she think about it, but it was just too hard. And he went to a friend's, and she said this friend had came and ate dinner, and it reminded me of the Shanquilla Robinson story. This friend came and ate dinner with them and everything. And the last time she got his phone pinged and went to their house, he was with their child, only for her son to be unalived. Hear what I said? This child ate at her house. She trusted this child, only for her child to go to the park with this friend and her child be unalived. His phone to be pinged at that home, and her child was not there when that phone got pinged at that home. Berber said, Chinyer, yes, we was in the house before the street lights came on. Come on. She said, sending prayers that the child is safe and comes home safely. Give the parents the strength to carry on. Yes, and I'm gonna share her story. I'm gonna hit her up to see if I can share his story because she still hasn't got justice. They didn't charge the friends or anything. And when the police, when she did different. She was like, I need that phone pinged. I need that phone pinged immediately. And when they pinged that phone, she followed that ping and went to the friend's home, and they said, no, he's not here. She said, but where's his cell phone? Because it's pinging here. And once that phone pinged her, they couldn't find her son, but her son ended up coming back the next day unalived. And the last person he was with was that friend. Hey, Vibrant. I just did this live to say again, if you're in the DMV area, please, please, please be on the lookout for Bernasia Jones, 12 years old, missing for the last 5 hours now. Um, Her mother said 6:56 p.m. Her daughter told her that she would be home by 7:25. Y'all do the math. It's almost 5 hours. And that is a very long time on a school night. I said, is it a school night for you guys? She said, absolutely. And the friend's house that she was over, the mother's not even answering the phone, hasn't been answering for quite some time. And I say this to mothers, when you have other people's kids over to your home, you are just as responsible for those kids that are in your home. I have had kids to my house, and I have called their mother and made sure that they made it home safely. If they're not being picked up, I've made sure I've got that child home. Cuz once they step into your door, you are responsible. You are responsible for that child. So I don't know if it's a today's time, but even when the child walks out my door, I need you to call me. Even if you don't got a car to take them home, I need you to call me when you walk in your door. And I will call your mother too, hey, Bernasia just left. She should be home in whoop de woo time. I'll get the distance of how long it takes that child to get home, but this is how long she should be home in just a second. But I couldn't even let a young lady walk home at the age of 12, not today's time. I would ask for the child to be picked up if there's any way, or I would find a way for that child to come home. Based on if anything happened to that child, I would feel so responsible because I would want somebody to make sure my child got home safely. Hey, just Andrea. Hey, again, I shared Shank Rocks live on my community wall. If anybody wants to go over there and check that picture out, if they know, if y'all have friends and family in the DMV area, just to be out off on the look for Bernasia Jones. Um, every second counts. It's not minutes. Every second counts. Every second counts. And I'm going to call the representative of North Carolina tomorrow, and I'm going to Washington, you guys. I am going to Washington D.C. because I am going to change the law for around the world. If I got to do it to the day I die, fight for this law to be changed. Trump said he wants to make America great again. Well, damn it, we need our children's lives to be great until God is ready to take them out, not a predator. Not a Jarvis Butts, not a predator that took Ayanna Sawyer's life. Absolutely not. Our kids are losing their lives too young based off these predators and based off the law saying that you have to wait 24 hours. That little girl does not have 24 hours. Just Andrea, I went live to make this viral because all my subs aren't Shank Rock subs. And it was a Shank Rock was going down Facebook when he ended his celebration live, and he was just panicking like, hey, he's from Baltimore. So he was like, hey, Tasha, it's a young lady missing in Baltimore. Um, I'm trying to see if I can get in touch with her mother to see what's going on. And hey, Muffy, hey, love. And so Shankrock instantly found her mother on Facebook, and he was like, "Is your daughter missing?" And she said, "Yes." And he was like, um, "What can I do to help? Can I spread awareness really quick? Because I'm from that area, but can I spread awareness and try to see if anybody's in that DMV area can, see if they seen this young lady?" And she was like, "Yes." And he said, "Can you come to the show and give us a description and give us anything, any information so I can make this go viral?" Because see, young Naziah, her family didn't make her case go viral. They waited. But this mother was like, yes. He said, we want to help you. So while he's over there trying to get help, I'm trying to bring anybody that isn't sub to him for my to go look at that picture that's on my community wall. And if you have families and friends in the DMV area, just to see if they can be on the lookout for young Bernasia Jones. She's 12 years old. For anybody just coming in, she her mother last heard from her at 6:56 p.m. She said her daughter told her she would be home at 7:25, and she hasn't heard from her. And the little girl has no data on her phone, only Wi-Fi. Doesn't that sound like the Naziah Harris story? So I was saying, just Andrea, that as parents today, we have to do better. We have to do better to protect our children. We have to make sure we got those locations on. We have to make sure that we know the parents of these children, that they're going to their homes, and so much more. Not meeting them on a one-day basis makes people okay. Exactly, just Andrea. It doesn't make it okay because they said they got a friend and you go over there, hey, Debbie, how you doing? No, I need to get to know Debbie. And I'm not depending on policing 24 hours. We say let them do their jobs, but from what we're seeing with these cases and our children going missing, this is happening in Baltimore. This is actually happening in Baltimore, just Andrea. We're just in North Carolina, but Shankrock is from Baltimore. So he was waking up his family, he was waking up his friends, and was like, "Hey, I need you guys to be on the lookout for this young lady." And the mother did say that she doesn't even know the street or the address of the friend. She could just go, she knows how to get there and point it out. So that's why I'm saying we got to do better as parents. We have to. Addresses need to be taken down, phone numbers need to be wrote down. Everything, everything with our kids matter. Phone numbers of friends. We need their parents' information. I'm even to where you work. I'm even at the point where you work. Well, I'm in Baltimore. I wonder if it is on Facebook. Muffy, go to my community wall. I shared Shank Rocks live. Her picture is there. So I'm glad you're in the Bmore area. God is good. Her name's Bernasia Jones, and she's only 12. Um, the mother of the friend isn't answering her phone. I called her. The only she has Bernasia has Snapchat and Instagram, but the Instagram page is private. And at that age, you guys, we're not privating anything. Everything is public. Everything on social media is public. Until you are able to get out of my home, everything's public. So I'm waiting. I hope to goodness that the little girl will send me. Let me see. Because I got an Instagram. No. I requested the young lady. I hope she follows somebody back. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to scare her and make her scared to go home. And feel like she's in trouble. You know what I'm saying? We just want her home safe. But her name's Bernasia Jones, 12 years old. And just Andrea said, my kids do not spend the night or hang out in your friend's house. I'm sorry, it's dangerous at her. It's a school night, just Andrea. It is a school night. That's what I was saying. I said, do y'all have school tomorrow? She said, yes. That's the scary part. Because even as a parent who has a friend, like, don't you check on that after hours? At the 7 p.m., that's not a good time. We're winding down at 7. We're eating dinner and the kids are great get wound down, especially on a Tuesday. Now on a Friday, I'll be a little lenient, but on a Tuesday, no, it's a no for me. I hope I know, Muffy. These kids don't got no privacy, not in my house. Exactly. When we went to the Instagram, I said, I told the mother, I said, her page is private. She said, yeah, we can love our kids to the end of time, but there's no privacy. When I was growing up, and me and my siblings, we couldn't shut our door. We was not allowed to have our bedroom door shut unless we was getting dressed. Cause it was all girls. But other than getting dressed and having your clothes on, our doors stayed open. Study those social media sites that your kids are using, even on the game systems. It is important. Look at the Naziah Harris case that's happening right now. And I will say this. Some things we have to blame ourselves when we're not taking the proper precautions because a 12-year-old is not thinking of public and other things. I can't even remember what I was doing at 12, but we didn't have social media like that then either. But who my nerves, y'all, my nerves. I hate even covering stories like this, y'all. Y'all don't even know like the stress, the strain, just even talking about it. And it scares me. It scares me. This is scary. It's scary. Cause you don't know what to do. You don't know, you try to keep the mother encouraged and I'm praying for her, but all at the same time, I don't want to blame her and I don't want to badger her, but it's almost like her page is private. David, this is not the time. It's not the time, David. It's a young lady's life at stake right now. So come back at another time. Hey Shano, go over to Shanks Live, Shano, and share Shanks Live for me and stuff like that. Please, you guys make that live go viral just in case. And Muffy, please share it out if you don't mind for me, love. Um, and just so people can be aware of if they see her and stuff, they can contact the authorities and stuff like that. And make her feel safe. If y'all see her out there, if y'all see Bernasia Jones, she's 12, make her feel safe. Don't scare her, or and immediately call the authorities. Immediately call the authorities and stuff. We just want to pray for a safe return. I'm gonna go back over. I'm gonna try to call the friend's mother one more time and wake her up or whatever the case is. My mind is going crazy right now. And it's going crazy because I'm like, what is going on with today's parents? We are too trusting. We are too trusting. And we have to do better. We have to better educate our children on when they leave that house, even when they go to school. Just because they hit a certain age doesn't mean you don't talk to your kids about stranger danger. The importance of when I call that phone, pick up, or it will be consequences. Don't just go to a friend's house. I need to be made aware and I need to meet these people. Hey, Candy Cane, I need to meet everybody. If she was bullied at school, I'm at the school. I need a meeting with those parents of the bullies, just in case anything like this happens. I know what direction to go in and to look at. Hey, can you look into these children? If it's a boy, hey, that's why you have open conversation. You don't scare your children, but you do talk to your kids about boys. You make them feel comfortable. You can't, that's the thing. We got to watch our tone with our kids because the same way we want our children to respect us, we have to respect our children. That's the only way it is ever going to be open communication in your home. I learned it from my parents. They didn't have open communication. It was do as I say. And I can say being strict on us turned me wild. I was a runaway and some more. Pregnant at 15, not eating while pregnant. You couldn't even tell I was pregnant. Had my baby 2.5 months early because we didn't communicate in the home. My parents didn't communicate with us in the home. Maybe me being better educated, and I love my mama, RIP to my mama, but maybe being better educated in the home, I wouldn't have had as many kids. I probably wouldn't have been pregnant at 15. And I probably would have let my mother know I was into boys. I was looking, I was interested. So check out that live just to get a, if even if you're not in Shank Rocks live, if you're in the DMV area, Bernasia Jones, 12 years old, every second counts. So just if you're just if you see this little girl in the area, call the authorities. Call the authorities. Quick, fast, in a hurry, and let's get young Bernasia Jones home alive. We don't want another Naziah Harris case. I don't want to wake up tomorrow and the little girl still hasn't made it home. You guys, my nerves are already shot right now. Um, the police are letting, the system is letting our children down. I know, Candy Cane, girl. I already wasn't feeling good, y'all. Y'all can tell by my voice. I've been feeling horrible, horrible. But I've been making it. But this, man, it just added on so much. And I don't want this woman back on the panel with the RIP never found again. I don't want that kind of story. I'm sick and tired of hearing these kind of stories. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Keep the predators locked up. They're no better than the drug dealers that y'all giving 25 to life for. They're just as worse. They're worse. They're worse. I am tired. When you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, I got to make a change. I'm going to put all my might into making a change. Like I said, it might be till God takes me out of this world, y'all, but I'm going to make a difference. I'm tired. I just listening to these cases, it disgusts me. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted. I've never been this disgusted in my life. And I've called my children, check on my grandkids. I don't trust a soul. And my kids are grown, but with my grandbabies, I don't trust a soul. But I educate, even if my kid, well, while my kids are grown, I educate. I still educate. Where's she at? Have you talked to her? Have you talked to where she is? Have you contacted everybody? Go by and check on her. If you're out running around, hell, stop by and check on her. Make sure she's okay. Make sure she wants to stay there. Candy Cane said, my niece was 23 when she disappeared. We didn't get a good outcome. I pray this baby does. My God, Candy Cane. Girl, I'm praying for y'all. Praying for you, baby. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And we don't even have words of encouragement. It's almost like, does it even count to y'all, Candy Cane? I don't know what to say as a mother because I don't want to be harsh. I don't want to be like, damn, why didn't you make sure the notification was on her location? Why didn't you make sure your daughter had? I don't want to be that way, but we have to educate. We have to. I'm not the smartest apple in the basket, but damn it, I know some things that can keep your child safe. Get to know your kids' friends' parents. I have her on my community wall. I'll post this baby too. Thank you, Candy Cane. Thank you. She's in the DMV area. Um, girl, I'm up here crying. Uh, she's yeah, I know I get emotional over here, but oh my, to actually talk to somebody in the moment of their kids missing is different. And it's the way it's a waiting game, and it's sad. It's oh yeah. Mm. I don't even want to cover these type of things anymore. I'm sick of us losing our babies. I am sick of losing our youth. Prayers to you, Candy Cane. Thank you for even sharing that. That's why I be saying, Candy Cane. Sometimes we be like, "Woe is me," and you just don't know what anybody's going through. You just don't. You just don't. Hey, Pretty Black TV. I'm gonna end this, guys. I really didn't intend to be here this long, but I did want to kind of say the importance of when our kids, before our kids walk out the door to go to school, it has to be a conversation had. Um, when your kids have friends, you have to meet the other parents and get to know them, not just meet them, but get to know them. Have those locations on their phones, and when they leave out, make sure those cell phones are fully loaded with data. Make sure you are open. Hey, I'm going to be calling your phone. If not, this is consequences, but I'm going to be calling that phone. I'm going to need you to answer. And as soon as you get to where you're going, I need the phone call. and I need to talk to that parent. And you cannot go if that parent's not home. No, no, ma'am. If the other parent's not home to the friend, I'm sorry that's just the day you can't go. Thank you, Muffy. Thank you so much, Muffy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. So I'm gonna end this, you guys. I'm gonna get back over there with the mother. We are on Shank Rock City, is on my community wall. So for anybody that wants to get the picture of her, just in case you see her and you are in the area, call the authorities. Call the authorities, please. We want Bernasia to come home safe. And hey, Jude, thank you for coming through. I appreciate you guys. And share Shank Rock slide out for me, guys. Make that go viral so we can get her home safe, because we just don't know who knows who and who knows that person and who knows that person and so on and so forth. I just want to bring awareness on my channel because we don't share the same subs. And thank you guys so much. Educate the kids. Educate, 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 educate. Let the Naziah Harris story be a lesson for our homes, be a lesson for our homes to keep our kids safe from a Javaris Butts. Thank you guys for coming through.